guys, GameFan here with another Path of Exile video. I just finished sorting out the loot from the first 72 Blighted maps from our Blight project. As you can see, half of the tab is empty, and I want to tell how I run my maps a little bit later, but first let's look at the loot. It's just beautiful, isn't it? It took around 20 minutes to get everything sorted, so it looks nice and neat. As you can see, we found 3 raw exalted orbs with 9 exalt shards. This is from the last 5 or 6 maps, so we got like all of the RNG in the last pack where I was not streaming it or not recording it. So thanks for that, really appreciate it. We got 9 raw golden oil drops, 16 pure silver oil drops, and 22 raw opalescent oil drops. That's good money, I would say. I would like to show you the Excellence Next breakdown of every single one of the things that I got. But first of all, Streamlabs doesn't like when I have it open, it just like crashes. Second of all, when I somehow manage to not get it crash, it just doesn't want to show the screen, so I'll put up a screenshot of the complete currency that we made and with some parts visible, like how many of each things that we have. An important note is that the Chaos Orbs most likely weren't natural Chaos drops. They were from items that I've sold, because I've got limited resource here with just 2 quad tabs. I didn't want to like fill up this space, and it was actually a bit nice to have everything from 72 maps in just 1 quad tab. So items that were like easier to sell than just actually keep up here and just keep the space. For example, we had a 6-link Joffrey's, we had an item level 80 Elder Bone Helmet, which sold for 80 chaos, I think. We had a good enchanted helm with like a +1 projectile on some skill. I think it was splitting steel. That sold for 60 chaos. So that you can see here in the extra chaos drops. The other thing I would like to mention about the Excellence Next screenshot that I've just posted here, it doesn't like blighted maps. Like it cannot show blighted maps for some reason. I got 13 blighted maps. These are tier 14 and above, and I've counted them on an average of like, let's say 20 chaos, which brings another 260 chaos, which is almost 2x at the current exalt exchange ratio of 140 chaos per 1x. So that means in total, from 72 blighted maps, we farmed around 30x value, which is pretty nice considering all of these maps here took me about 20x to buy. And I haven't run them with lucky chests. I've run them with 2 amber oils for the cost reduction and 1 single teal oil, so I can finish it faster. But then I realized that I'm kind of missing out on a big part of currency, most likely. So I've decided that the next 72 is going to be all run with just these lucky oils, these crimson oils, and like 1 amber maybe, so I can like actually complete it. I'm not gonna fail any of them, which brings in a like probably very big amount of currency, because let me just show you how it works. We bring it in. This is how I made my maps. I've chiseled them, I awked them. I was looking for some mods which I cannot complete, for example no regen, LED reflect, and some very rippy mods, for example anything that boosts the bosses, the unique bosses, because some of them are just really strong even without like anything having special mods on them, not like when they get like extra attack speed, AoE, life. I was also trying to reroll life, because monster life gets boosted up. Like these mods all get boosted up by the Awaken bonus by 24%, and some of the monsters were just incredibly tanky. So we get this map. I feel like this is very good. The reason we are chisel awking the maps is because 20% of the item quant from the map counts towards the Blight chests, which means you get like, I don't know, 14% more items from here, which is like, it doesn't sound like a lot, but why pass on free quant on items and chests? Let me also take 2 crimson oils actually, because this is how we're going to run our maps from now on, and 1 amber oil. I accidentally entered the map, god damn it. Now we're back from the map. So we got the Cassia, we double anoint them. This is coming from the 2 Crimson Oils. This is varieties of items contained in 20 Blight chests are lucky, and reduced cost of buildings and upgrade towers and pack size. It doesn't really matter for pack size. We get that, and if we take that, it's 20 chests. It also gets scaled up by the awakening bonus, which means we're going to get 24 lucky chests. If you would do 3 Crimson Oils, that would be 36. So it's actually beneficial for you to just go and complete your awakening bonuses, which is probably what I'm going to do before starting my next 72 maps, because it's going to be probably, I don't know, 1 or 2 extra lucky chests. And who knows, we might get our exalts from them. So this is basically how I ran my maps. But the strategy was anoint scout tower range and damage on my rings. And for the most part, I was trying to play passively. Like, not actually heavily involve myself, just let my scout towers do the thing. But where, for example, there are anti-scout lanes, which have the little summon zombie icon over them, those cannot be damaged by the scout towers you have. So you have to either kill them yourself or get other towers which can do the job for you. Other than that, the strategy is pretty simple. It takes about, if you're running them with teal oils, and it gets reduced time, like the mobs spawn faster, and like you get some, I think 40 seconds per teal oil from your spawner. So instead of 5 minutes, you get like, I don't know, 4 minutes, 10-ish seconds, because it also gets scaled up, the reduction, the time reduction. So that's basically how you run them in like less amount of time. So it doesn't take that long, but it's still going to be 72 maps. So it took me like, I don't know, 10, 12-ish hours, and it's going to be taking like me a couple of more, because these maps not gonna have the time reduction on them. But hopefully it's gonna be more profit. And I think I said it in the beginning of the stream that I did, the first one where I started, is that I don't count loot per hour, like profit per hour. I'm just looking for total amount of time. I do them in whatever time it takes for me to do. I don't wanna rush it. It's just comfort content, chill with, like, as you can see, pretty decent loots. And it's a bit of break away from like mapping, where you go for as much speed and efficiency as possible. So I really like this project, and I hope the next 72 Blighted maps are gonna be even juicier with the amount of lucky chests that we're going to have. So that's it for the first part of the big project. I can't wait to see and start the next one. And yeah, see you later.